Hey, Coach, welcome back to Marketing for Fitness Coaches, the show that helps you turn marketing into a practice, not a task you avoid. I'm your host, Candace Dixon, CMO of OPEX and CoachRx. This episode is still a continuation of our 5-part marketing system series, so if you are new here, I'd encourage you start from the very beginning. Today, we're diving into part 3 of your 5-part marketing system, how to turn interest into conversations and conversations into coaching clients. Because here's the truth. Most coaches don't just have a lead problem, and they don't just have a follow-up problem. They often have both, and no clear system to connect the dots between awareness and enrollment. That's where this episode comes in. You're doing the hard work, you're sharing the content, you've built the lead magnet, people are showing interest, watching, liking, and even downloading. But without a clear follow-up path, those warm leads, they cool off fast. Because great coaching businesses aren't built on one viral post. They're built on consistent, high-value posts, what happens next, and every single engagement in between. So let's talk about how to create a conversion path that feels like coaching, not a sales pitch. This is the coaching before the coaching begins. First, let's be super clear on what we're talking about. This is a sales consult, not your intake assessment, not your lifestyle design session, not your onboarding call. This is your first real connection with someone, and it's where you help them make a smart, aligned decision. It's not just a step in your funnel, it's the chance to coach before coaching even begins. This mindset shift is everything, because when you stop trying to convert and start trying to coach, you gain clarity. Your lead flow becomes a service, not a sales process. Let's break it down into 5 clear stages. Step 1, your lead magnet. You offer something valuable, a tool, a guide, a quick win. It solves a problem your ideal client is already thinking about, and it mirrors what it's like to be coached by you. Check the previous episode on lead magnets if you haven't. Now you've got contact info, and more importantly, their attention, which brings us to part 2, your nurture sequence. This is where you build the relationship, not with a hard pitch, but with helpful tips, education, and insights. Let your personality show here. Let them feel your coaching voice. This is where they start to believe that you're the coach that gets them. Step 3, consult invitation. When the time is right, you invite them to a short strategy call, and you make this feel like a smart, low-pressure step. Try something like this. If this resonated with you, I'd love to invite you to a short strategy call. We'll take 20 minutes and walk through your goals and see if coaching together is a good fit. It's no pressure, just clarity. This is about service, direction, and providing real support. Step 4, your offer presentation. Once they're on the call and there's a clear fit, this is where you introduce your coaching offer, not with a here's the price and features breakdown, but walking them through how you will help, why it works, and what changes they can commit. Make the transformation clear. It's not just about logistics. Step 5, downsell or continued nurture. If they're not ready, keep the door open. You can offer a short intro program or a workshop, a coaching preview. Just keep nurturing them through your emails and your weekly content, because the majority of leads convert later when the timing, trust, and the tensions finally aligned. Coach the conversion. Let's pause here. If all this feels like too much, remember, you already do this. You coach people through change all the time. This is no different. Treat it like a relationship and show up for your leads the same way that you show up for your clients. You're not manipulating, you're not closing, you're helping someone make a confident decision. You're going to need tools for tracking all of this. So let's make it simple and tactical. You don't have to have fancy CRM software, but you do need to track your leads like you track your clients. Use a spreadsheet, use the Notes app on your phone, but know who downloaded your lead magnet, who clicked on your last email, who booked or didn't book a consult, who asked a question, who showed interest, or who gave you a maybe later. Don't let good leads fall through the cracks. Here are a few things to try this week. DM everyone who interacts with your stories. Just thank them. Follow up with people who downloaded your lead magnet 3 days ago. After a consult you've had, send a quick Loom video or recap a quick voice note. Invite people on your email list to reply and actually respond to them. This is the kind of marketing that builds momentum. And it's how you coach someone all the way to becoming a client. You don't need a perfect funnel. You just need a path that feels real, human, and repeatable. Because lead flow is not magic. It's clarity, it's consistency, and it's coaching before coaching begins. So here's your challenge this week. Map out your lead flow. Make one follow-up message more personal. Make one consult more inviting. If you need help, DM me at Miss Candace Dixon. I'd love to see what you're working on. Remember, there's a companion blog linked in the show notes with sample consult invites and some additional tips to get you started. Thanks for listening to Marketing for Fitness Coaches, the show that helps you turn marketing into practice, not a task you avoid. Remember, this podcast is part of the CoachRX Podcast Network, a collection of shows designed to elevate the coaching conversation. If this episode helped you, send it to a coach friend who's ready to build lead flow that feels like coaching. Until next time, keep coaching, keep connecting, and I'll catch you in the next episode.